It is Wednesday something of November 22nd. The 50 something 54th anniversary, I think, of the assassination of JFK. And plan this morning is job centre to sign on. Had that place, but needs must to get some money to survive, and hopefully going out shopping afterwards. So if I can twist my mother's arm to go shopping, so if that happens, it would be a miracle. And something else, possibly watch more Dad's Army later on. So you never know these things with me. They're all spectacular. So I shall just have some beans on toast, gluten-free toast for my breakfast, and just chill till 10 when I have to go to the job centre. And you guessed it, more Dad's Army. So I'm just getting ready to go out to the job centre. It's nearly 10 o'clock. So cats are fed. Everything's tickety-boo for now. So I'm back from the job centre and been to Tesco. Got a bit of shopping, some more gluten-free products. Got trying some jam tarts. Got the latest issue of Doctor Who magazine, and something else. Some orange juice and some cereal, gluten-free cereal. And I'm just about to literally film a anniversary special of the blog. Well, not obviously not to do with the blog, but to do Doctor Who and me. About my love of Doctor Who and the history of it linked with me. So be sure to check that out. Oh, there you go! I've just filmed a video on the 54th anniversary of Doctor Who. So, obviously, I think by the time that goes out, this will be out. So, if you haven't watched it, be sure to check it out. So I've just got back in from filming, as I just mentioned, and I'm roasting in my bedroom and do some editing of the video and drinking some tea and having a jam tart. So it's all good. I know it's a bit early to think about Christmas, but because I've been planning to do something for Christmas on my other channel, 57305 Northern Princess, and I've decided that that will go up on Christmas Day is clips that I haven't used anywhere else, and clips that haven't made it into other videos, either because I haven't filmed so much at the location, or I filmed them quickly and I haven't bothered to film anything else. So that will be out on the other channel on Christmas Day, he says. Whether it will be, but who knows what will happen. I know, because it's only December. It's November, you dipstick. Good morning. It is Thursday, 23rd November. Happy Doctor Who Day. 54 years of Doctor Who. And just at my local church, at their coffee morning, drinking coffee in my putty cup. So, plans for today are coffee morning and then going to see my advisor at tenant match and something else. I think there's something else, not sure. But anyhow, coffee morning is over with for another week. So we've just popped to the doctor's so my mum can order some more medicine stuff, and we'll be later going to talent match for my meeting, and hair's ruined. It's such a horrible night. Woke up absolutely sweating. So tonight, it probably might be the fan going on tonight. So I'm just at talent match trying to solve a massive problem with a company called In Training, and if you ever get put with In Training, don't. Whatever you do not get yourself involved with In Training. They are an absolute shithole. They're trying to stop me from doing my dream of trying to get a job in the funeral business. A work experience payment, and they're not letting me come off In Training to do this. So I'm pissed off. Really, really, truly pissed off. So I've just finished a talent match, just been to Aldi, got a few items, even which I was slightly surprised by, it was gluten-free mince pies. So I'm now on the way home for something to eat. I'm going to have Aberdeen Angus burgers for my tea on gluten-free bread. It's now late evening, and I'm just catching up on last week's and this week's episode of The Apprentice. Woo! I've just watched a interesting documentary called Blitz, the Bombs That Changed Britain, and it's quite remarkable that still today that we're still finding stuff that happened during the war which isn't documented, and I think it's kind of annoying that none of these stories are documented until later, much later. So because it's down to the fact that some people don't want you to learn the true history. They just want you to learn the hypothetical history. It's like with America. Well, you've seen their films. So it's Friday, the 24th of November, and I only just started blogging, and it's just nearly 1,500 hours, and it's been a busy morning, very busy. I've popped into my local funeral parlour, A&A Waters, to say hello to them, because if you don't know, I did work experience with
A&A Walters, and it's an absolute brilliant place. If you ever want to do work experience and you're in the West Midlands, do funeral directing because it's a job for life. And you get different. Every day is different at Walters, and Walters is one of the oldest firms in Tipton because in they've been working for since 1850, and because they've been running since 1850, they've now secured a place in the Black Country Museum, which you'll all have heard of because of Peaky Blinders, and also been to Tipton Library because my mother works there, but we have to go back again because she left my books there that I took out because I couldn't take them with me to Walters, and my cat Max is poorly, very seriously poorly. It looks like that he that it looks like that he is dying, and so it's something. When he goes, it will be so traumatic. It's like when I lost Charlie. That was just complete heartbreaking. And to this day, I can never ever get out of my head going to look for her because she'd been missing for 2 days, I think it was. And my mum says go and check her wardrobe, because Charlie liked to go in the wardrobe, and it was a Sunday because she was going to church and I was going to the Severn Valley Railway that day, and went to the wardrobe, and was like, oh, there she is, and touched her and went and backed out from the wardrobe and just said, she's dead. And she said, you what? And it was just, it was so difficult without Charlie afterwards. And Charlie is laid to rest by my model railway shed. And strange enough, while I was at Walters during my work experience a couple of months ago, I got to make coffin plates. I just finally remembered the word, and made a coffin plate for Charlie to put on the side of the shed, because we were looking something to remember Charlie and where she's buried. And what better choice than a coffin plate? And I did talk with Kirk, who is one of the morticians at Walters, who says that when Max goes, we will be able to. I will be able to make another coffin plate because I did Charlie's in silver and going for a contrast, and Max will be in gold. It's more of a brass colour than gold, but it's goldy. And oh, I to be honest, I can't cope with the fact that if Max goes, it would be 3 animals that we've lost this year. Because in April we lost Flossie, a rabbit. Then we lost Charlie, and it looks like we be losing Max, which because the funny story with Max, he's a darling. He always used to meow a lot, and he was just well. I always used I always used to nickname him Gay Boy, which was a reference to the Katy Perry song "You're So Gay," but referring to the last bit of the song. And he will always used to go meow 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 meow, and we just go, "Shut up, Max! Shut up!" And but because he grew up with women generally, because his former owner lived on her own, so he's not keen on men. And for a couple of weeks, he loved me. Then something changed in him, and that was just it with Max.
Just to further up on Max, when we got back from what I filmed earlier, which you've just literally just seen, things aren't looking too well for him now. He's finding it difficult with his back legs, and he's making noises, and it's just really, really heartbreaking. Because as I mentioned, it would be difficult without Max being here, shouting, going, meow, 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 meow. Give me food, bitch. And I'm just doing some editing and just had some more burgers on gluten-free bread, and I'm just in my Christmas jumper, this year's Christmas jumper, because I always have to buy a Christmas jumper every year. It's ritual. So tomorrow's adventure, we'll be going to Chester and Cheshire Oaks with the girls. So you've probably see a bit of Chester if I'm brave enough to vlog in Chester. Fingers crossed. So if I do, my God, it's something new. Taylor's oldest time.